In every ancient culture, sacred scriptures tell stories of individuals chosen by divine forces, entrusted with the mission to guide, heal, and awaken humanity. They are known as the Chosen Ones. In today's video, we will not only explore 9 different types of Chosen Ones, but also learn how to identify them through the hand and its mysterious palm lines. Cosmic imprints engraved as proof of the soul's divine mission. Every hand holds its own story, and the Chosen Ones often possess distinctive features. From a deep and sharp headline symbolizing timeless wisdom, a gently curved heartline reflecting compassion, to sacred markings such as stars, crosses, or small triangles representing their mission and higher spiritual energy. They may be prophets who bring illumination, warriors of light, healers, or elders who preserve ancient wisdom. Each type of Chosen One carries within them a unique role, contributing to the sacred tapestry of the universe. And perhaps you, the one watching this video, are among them. Maybe you have always felt different, heard a calling from deep within, or carried an inner urge to help, guide, or heal others. So, how can we recognize this? Let us look into the language of the hands, where the soul leaves signs of destiny. Through this video, you will understand how palmistry reveals who the Chosen Ones are, what their missions may be, and how you can recognize your own sacred role. Listen deeply, for the answer sometimes lies not in distant places, but right in the palm of your hand.
Let us begin with the first type of Chosen One, the prophet, the seer, the one who can perceive events before they happen. Prophets have existed since ancient times. In ancient Rome, generals often sought out prophets to ask, "Will we win the battle?" And the prophet would reply, "You will lose." This being is a divine channel, a mystic, a living embodiment of truth. Their aura is magnificent, radiant, and beautiful. People are drawn to them for guidance because of the extraordinary abilities they possess. I call them the 3 C's: clairvoyance, clairaudience, and clairsentience. They have the ability to see what others cannot see, hear what others cannot hear, and feel deeply what others are experiencing. That is why the prophet is an empath, a person with powerful intuition. Their clairvoyant gift allows them to foresee what may happen to you in the next 5 minutes, tomorrow, or even a month from now. The prophet is the seer within us all. Their presence serves as a lighthouse for those who seek not only prophecy, but also understanding and guidance through the unpredictable waves of life. Prophets are revered not only for their mystical abilities, but also for their role as counselors and guides during uncertain times. They are the bridge between the visible and the invisible, channeling the collective wisdom of ages to share insights that echo through both the present moment and across time. Celebrated throughout history, these gifted individuals are the guardians of wisdom. In this lifetime, you can recognize prophets, those who carry mystical energy and deep intuition, not only by their distant gaze, as if they are looking through time, but also through their hands. Their hands are often long, soft, and flexible, with slender fingers whose tips are slightly pointed, as if reaching toward the unseen realm. When they speak, their hand gestures are gentle yet assured, as though they are holding the thread that guides destiny itself. On their palms, a delicate curved line runs from the Mount of Mercury down to the Mount of Luna. This is the intuition line, a mark of the ability to sense things before they happen. Their headline often separates from the lifeline and gently curves toward the lunar region, reflecting a vivid imagination and an open mind attuned to the invisible world. Their mount of moon is usually full, warm, and luminous, revealing strong spiritual energy and the capacity to perceive the deeper layers of human emotion. These individuals do not speak much, but whenever they touch someone, that person often feels a strange sense of peace, as if their soul has been illuminated. Their hands possess the softness of empathy, but also hold the strength of ancient knowledge. In some, you may even find a small star or triangle on the mount of Jupiter or the mount of Luna, rare signs indicating spiritual awakening. Such hands are gateways between the visible and the invisible, between humanity and eternal wisdom. If you ever encounter such a person, observe their hands carefully, for they are not ordinary hands, but the hands of one who holds the light within the darkness of the human world.
The second type of chosen one is the free spirit. This being is the embodiment of freedom. No one can control them. You are guided by a deep understanding of what you truly want in life, and you know that reality is far more than what meets the eye. Often seen as an outsider or a rebel, you don't fit into society's mold. You are here to break it and to shine. Born to rise into greatness, you are awakened and realize that the entire system is merely an illusion, the matrix itself a profound deception. Your parents may advise you to follow one path, your friends another, but all you truly desire is to live freely. Is that too much to ask? Absolutely not. This is the second type of chosen one, a being whose highest goal is freedom above all, and whose mission is to remind others that freedom is not just a choice, but a birthright. This understanding allows you to navigate life in your own way, embracing a spirit of authenticity and limitless expression. You inspire those around you by showing that freedom is not merely doing whatever you want, but becoming who you truly are. In a world that often values conformity and familiarity, you challenge the status quo and encourage others to explore their own paths towards self-realization and liberation. Your journey serves as a beacon for those who feel trapped by circumstances, those searching for a sign that another way of living is possible. By embodying the essence of freedom, you teach that breaking away from societal expectations is not rebellion, but an act of honoring one's true identity. You are a visionary, illuminating the potential of a life without limits, reminding us all that the greatest freedom is found in becoming who we were born to be. In this life, free spirits can often be recognized from the very first handshake. Their hands carry a special energy, not still or constrained, but full of vitality and movement. Such hands often have long, flexible fingers with open, warm palms, reflecting a soul that refuses to be confined. When they speak, their hands move freely with emotion, as if painting the air with the essence of freedom itself. These individuals often have a headline that separates completely from the lifeline, right from the starting point, a clear sign of independence, unique thinking, and the ability to walk their own path without needing guidance from others. Their headline is usually straight, strong, and sometimes slightly upward, representing confidence and the desire to reach beyond boundaries. Their lifeline may not be very deep, but it is bright and elastic, showing a self-reliant nature that does not depend on external circumstances to survive. On the hands of the free spirit, the mount of Jupiter, beneath the index finger, is often high, symbolizing self-respect, willpower, and the desire to be authentic. The mount of Apollo beneath the ring finger is vibrant and well-developed, reflecting creativity, artistic spirit, and the urge to express one's uniqueness. If you look closely, you may sometimes see a secondary line running from the mount of Mars to the mount of Apollo, a sign of one who is ready to overcome challenges in pursuit of the light of freedom. Their hands often have many small intersecting lines, resembling a map of adventures, each one a trace of a moment when they dared to go against the crowd. These hands are never still,
always creating, changing, and living every moment to the fullest. When they hold someone's hand, it feels like an invitation. Be true. Step beyond your limits. The free spirit is the embodiment of awakening, a reminder that freedom is not a privilege, but an inherent essence within every human being. Their hands are the symbol of that spirit, strong, daring, and always reaching toward the boundless sky where no borders exist.
Now, we come to the third type of chosen one, the truth speaker. You are someone who always stands on the side of truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You simply cannot lie. You feel an irresistible urge to live authentically at all times, expressing your truest nature. You use truth as your tool and never hesitate to speak your mind. You speak the truth even when your voice trembles, because you know it is the right thing to do. You are the one who keeps reality alive in a room full of illusion. This is the third type of chosen one, a role that has existed throughout history. This kind of chosen one plays a crucial part in humanity's pursuit of authenticity and transparency. Their courage not only challenges, but also transforms cultural narratives, creating space for new truths to emerge and be acknowledged. These pioneers embody integrity and honesty, often standing alone against the tide of public opinion. Their commitment to truth becomes a powerful force for social transformation, inspiring others to live and speak their own truth. This type of chosen one is a guiding light in a world often shrouded in deceit and pretense. They remind us that true change begins with the courage to live honestly in every aspect of life, no matter the consequences. By living and promoting a transparent life, they encourage collective transformation toward a more honest and open society, one where truth is not only spoken, but also cherished and celebrated. As we continue to navigate life's challenges and complexities, the voices of these truth speakers become more vital than ever. They are not just voices crying out in the wilderness, they are messengers of a new era, one where living truthfully is not merely an ideal, but the foundation of a better world. In this life, truth speakers can be recognized not only by their steady gaze, but also by the integrity reflected in their hands. Their hands are usually square, firm, with dry, solid palms, signs of honesty, straightforwardness, and resilience. These are the hands of those unafraid to speak what is right, even when they must stand alone. When they shake hands, you can feel the firm and steady grip, as if there is no trace of deceit or hesitation within them. The most prominent feature in their hands is a straight, deep, and well-defined headline, a sign of logical thinking, honesty, and the ability to distinguish clearly between right and wrong. This line shows that they base their decisions on reason and truth, not easily swayed by emotions or others' falsehoods. Their heart line often runs almost straight, sometimes slightly curving toward the index finger, reflecting emotional control and loyalty to moral values. They love with sincerity, and once they believe something is right, they will defend it to the end. The mounts of Mars and Jupiter are often well developed, signs of courageous willpower, a spirit of righteousness, and the ability to face social pressure. On their palms there may appear a small auxiliary line, running parallel or crossing the headline, known as the line of frankness, symbolizing one who does not tolerate deceit and is ready to use words to expose the truth. The hands of truth speakers rarely contain tangled or chaotic lines. Instead, their lines are clear, decisive, and with few branches, reflecting clarity in thought and action. They're the kind of people who, once decided, walk straight ahead without turning back. Sometimes, on the mount of Saturn or the mount of Jupiter,
A small square or rectangular marking may appear, symbolizing protection against adversity and the energy of a gatekeeper of truth. When they are present, the atmosphere seems to become clearer, for they are the mirror of honesty in this world. Their hands carry a sacred commitment to truth. Every line is a vow that they will never bow to falsehood. If you see someone with strong, straight hands, firm lines, and eyes that meet yours without hesitation, you have met a truth speaker, one who was born to keep the flame of honesty burning bright in this world.
The fourth type of chosen ones are those I call the silent inspirers. This type of chosen one naturally radiates inspirational energy. Their primary mission is to inspire, and they fulfill this purpose through their role as influential creators. Often, these individuals possess extraordinary beauty, whether women or men, and they use that gift as a tool for their mission. Their beauty helps them deliver their authentic message more effectively to the public. Surprisingly, those you least expect are often the most awakened and deeply aware. They understand that we are multidimensional beings having a human experience, and they are here to awaken others. However, their approach is subtle. They are silent inspirers, weaving messages of enlightenment into mainstream media. They are often artists who think, I can't just tell people to wake up, I must weave this message into my music. Like a wise elder skillfully blending nourishing ingredients into a stew, they mix transformative spiritual messages with entertainment, ensuring that the truth is not only palatable, but also powerfully impactful. Sometimes they are influencers or artists, quietly spreading awakening messages to millions. Their approach ensures that even though the message is gentle, its impact is profound, awakening humanity through beauty, art, and graceful guidance. The silent inspirers can be recognized not only by their captivating gaze or soothing voice that touches the heart, but also by their hands, which emanate a subtle energy, both tender and powerful. Their hands are often long and soft, balancing strength and beauty, reflecting the artistic soul and awakened spirit within them. Every movement they make seems natural, graceful, and carries a frequency that inspires others without them even realizing why. On their hands, the Mount of Apollo is usually full and bright, a sign of creative talent, artistic charm, and the ability to touch the emotions of the masses. Those with a well-developed Mount of Apollo are born to express, whether through music, painting, acting, or simply the way they live each day. In addition, a clear and beautiful sun line extending from the Mount of Moon or the middle of the palm toward the Mount of Apollo symbolizes the light of their influence, not loud, but powerful enough to reach millions of hearts. Their heart line is often gently curved and spread wide, representing an open, loving heart and deep empathy for others. They create not merely for art's sake, but to heal, to bring hope and inspiration. This line shows that they love intuitively, with kindness, and always channel their energy into the world in a positive way. On the hands of a silent inspirer, the Mount of Moon is often very developed, indicating strong imagination, dreams, and intuition. They are dreamers who can turn emotions into words, sounds, or images that touch the soul of others. If you notice a small curve connecting the Mount of Moon to the Mount of Apollo, it's a sign of someone who carries a message of awakening through art, using emotion as a bridge between humanity and truth. Their hands are usually warm, with softly rounded fingertips, as if made to touch without hurting, to bring healing energy to others. Some may even have a small star or a faint glow on the Mount of Apollo, a rare sign of sacred light, of one chosen to shine without boasting.
When they hold a pen, touch an instrument, or simply open their arms in a moment of deep emotion, you can feel a subtle energy surrounding them. They are the ones who teach the world that beauty can awaken the soul, that light doesn't need to be blinding to guide the way. And within their hands, the hands of the silent inspirers, lies the invisible thread connecting art, love, and enlightenment.
Now, let us move on to the fifth type of chosen ones, the confused chosen. Among the chosen ones, there are those who find themselves standing at a crossroads, unsure of which direction to take. They're aware of their uniqueness and the higher purpose they are destined to serve. It's as if they are awakened and conscious, yet still trapped within the matrix, uncertain about what is truly happening. These individuals possess deep understanding and awareness that we are far greater than we imagine ourselves to be. They see through the lies in the media and the corruption within systems, yet they still feel lost. This dilemma explains why many people, even those with ordinary jobs who are spiritually awakened, have not yet fully transformed to live the life they so often speak, think, or read about. The confused chosen struggle to integrate their profound consciousness into everyday life. They can clearly feel the gap between the potential of their true essence and the reality they are currently living in. This inner conflict often leads to a state of paralysis as they try to reconcile spiritual understanding with physical existence. The journey of these chosen ones is the journey of bridging the gap between enlightenment and real life. They are called to find ways to embody their highest truths in a world that seems opposed to those ideals. The challenge lies in moving from awareness to action, from understanding to practice. This marks a pivotal stage in their spiritual transformation. This process is not only about personal transformation, but also about influencing the broader social structure. By finding the courage to live in alignment with their truth, these individuals inspire others to seek authenticity and free themselves from the illusions that bind them. So, are you ready to step out of the confusion and embrace your true role as a chosen one? Consider this your call to action. The confused chosen often have hands that clearly show the tension between spiritual light and earthly reality. Their palms are filled with complex lines and many branches, indicating a mind constantly torn between logic and intuition. Their headline sometimes splits into two directions, one branch running straight, representing logic, and the other curving down toward the Mount of Moon, reflecting a sensitive soul and strong intuition. This branching symbolizes the two paths they are hesitating to choose between. The Mount of Moon on their hand is often prominent, a sign of someone who lives in a rich inner world, often dreamy and searching for deeper meaning in life. However, their lifeline may sometimes appear slightly broken or intersected by smaller lines, indicating periods of feeling lost or lacking direction. When shaking hands, their palms feel warm but slightly soft, symbolizing an open heart that is easily swayed. Their gaze is distant, as if looking into two worlds at once, one belonging to the earth, the other to the heavens. If you notice someone whose palms have many fine lines, but all seem to gradually converge toward a single center, that's a sign of a person undergoing transformation, from awareness to action, from understanding to self-realization. These hands hold confusion, but also the seeds of deep awakening. For it is precisely in moments of being lost that they are learning to find their way, the path leading to truth, freedom, and their true role in this world. The sixth type of chosen one is the hermit. This type of chosen one cherishes solitude. They find joy in meditation, hugging trees, connecting with natural elements, and immersing themselves in nature, breathing in the sweet, vital energy of prana.
They value deep inner experiences and sometimes do bold things, such as turning off their phone for an entire day just to sit quietly with their emotions and learn how to master them. They prefer being alone to following a crowd that's moving in the wrong direction. They love exploring their own emotions and thoughts and deeply appreciate their moments of solitude. You can often find them sitting peacefully in meditation, perhaps in the lotus position, radiating the serenity and profound wisdom of the Buddha. However, these individuals understand that they are never truly alone. The universe always finds a way to send someone their way at the right moment, strengthening the invisible thread of connection that binds all beings together. This deep awareness is part of their journey, reminding us that even in solitude, there exists a universal bond that connects every living soul. This type of chosen one teaches us the power of being alone but not lonely, the journey of exploring the depths of the inner self while staying connected to the vastness of the universe. Are you one of them? Are you ready to embrace solitude to discover your true path and connect more deeply with the cosmos? Those who belong to the Hermit group often have soft, warm hands that are highly sensitive to the energies around them. When looking at their hands, one can easily notice fine, clear, and deep lines, signs of a rich inner life and a strong connection to the spiritual realm. Their headline often runs straight toward the Mount of Mercury or curves slightly downward toward the Mount of Moon, indicating a contemplative mind, vivid imagination, and deep meditative ability. The Mount of Moon on their palms is usually full and luminous, reflecting strong intuition and abundant spiritual energy. Many of them also have a distinct fate line running independently, showing that they walk their own path, living according to their inner calling rather than society's expectations. Upon closer observation, one may see gentle wave-like or mesh-shaped patterns in their palms, signs of thoughtful, introspective individuals with deep emotional awareness. The hands of the hermit are not flashy, yet they hold within them a quiet energy and profound wisdom, much like a tranquil forest where every sound of the universe can be heard.
The seventh type of chosen one is the warrior. They are courageous souls, tirelessly striving to awaken humanity to its innate power. They remind people that they are not powerless. They are strong, resilient, and capable. The warrior queens and kings are not the kind who turn away when attacked. Instead, they stand firm on the battlefield, fighting for truth, freedom, and sovereignty, confronting the darkness and bringing back the light. These individuals never back down. They steadfastly defend the truth and fight for it even when it leads them into conflict. Their boldness in speaking truths that others avoid often provokes strong reactions, yet they remain unshaken. They are warriors on the battlefield, facing illusions and exposing lies. As a warrior queen or king, your role goes far beyond personal struggles. It is a greater battle for collective awakening. Through your actions and words, you empower others. You are a catalyst for change, encouraging people to rise up, reclaim their sovereignty, and recognize the power they possess within themselves. You are not just a fighter. You are a leader, guiding others through the darkness toward a brighter and truer future. The warriors of light often have strong, solid, and energetic hands. Their knuckles are prominent, their palms thick and slightly raised, reflecting vitality, courage, and an unyielding spirit in the face of challenges. Their lifeline is usually deep, clear, and curves widely around the Mount of Venus, indicating endurance and powerful life force. Their headline tends to be straight, bold, and firm, signifying logical thinking, decisiveness, and natural leadership ability.
The Mount of Mars stands out prominently on their hands, especially the upper Mount of Mars near the thumb, symbolizing a fearless fighting spirit and readiness to face adversity. Many individuals in this group also possess markings such as triangles, crosses, or auxiliary lines rising toward the Mount of Jupiter, signaling strong willpower and the ability to inspire and lead others. When you shake their hand, you can feel the warmth and steady strength in their grip, the hands of those born to protect truth, awaken faith, and ignite courage in the world.
The eighth type of chosen one is the healer. These individuals dedicate their entire lives to helping others transform themselves through the philosophy of eating to live. This way of life is not merely about choosing plant-based foods, but about embracing a holistic lifestyle that includes healthy nutrition, physical exercise, and the overall balance of body, mind, and spirit. They believe that changing the way we nourish our bodies can bring about profound improvements in health, vitality, and spiritual growth. Imagine waking up every morning full of energy, starting your day with a bunch of fresh grapes, a symbol of abundant vitality. These people are living proof of the saying, "Health is the greatest wealth." Their mission is not only to heal the body, but also to heal the mind and soul, helping others realize that there is always a healthier, more energetic alternative to today's common lifestyle. Because it's not only important what you eat, but also how you live. You'll often find these chosen ones leading by example. They might be fitness trainers, nutrition experts, or holistic healers. They possess the knowledge to guide others in eating scientifically while integrating exercise and meditation into daily life. They demonstrate that a strong, balanced body can be achieved in just a few days, and they are always willing to help others improve their physical, mental, and spiritual health. Through their guidance, you'll come to understand that every aspect of your being is interconnected. When you nourish each part fully, you will live a more fulfilling life, overflowing with energy and purpose. The healers often have warm, soft, yet vibrant hands. Hands of comfort, healing, and positive energy transmission. Their palms are usually rosy, reflecting a strong flow of prana energy, symbolizing abundant health and vitality. Their lifeline is deep, smoothly curved, and often has many upward branches, showing a robust body and a high capacity for natural recovery. The most recognizable sign of someone carrying healing energy is the Eye of the Phoenix mark, a shape resembling an eye, clearly and symmetrically positioned on the thumb. This is a symbol of a person with deep compassion and clear wisdom, someone who loves, empathizes, and is willing to sacrifice personal interests for the happiness of others. Sometimes you may encounter a person whose thumb has 4 phalanges, an extremely rare feature. Meeting such a person in real life is a rare destiny, as they are born to heal and protect. They are often devoted to professions related to education, caregiving, or community service, where they can spread kindness and positive energy to everyone around them. Additionally, the appearance of the Prajna boat symbol in the center of the palm is also a common sign of those with a healing mission. These individuals come into life to cultivate their spirit, awaken consciousness, and help others find the light within themselves. Their journey is rarely smooth. They must go through ups and downs, challenges and suffering, from which they draw profound lessons sent by the universe, becoming guiding lights for others. Their headline is gentle, slightly curved toward the Mount of Moon, reflecting strong intuition, energy sensitivity, and empathy for others. Many people in this group have prominent mounts of Apollo or Mercury, signs of healing energy, deep understanding, and the ability to inspire through words or touch. On some hands, you may also notice lines running parallel to the lifeline or small markings pointing toward the Mount of Jupiter, signs of a person inclined to help, protect, and bring faith to others. When they touch someone, that touch is not merely physical. It is an exchange of energy, a soft yet powerful vibration that can make others feel peace and inner healing.
And finally, the ninth type of chosen one is the elder. These individuals are deeply revered and play an irreplaceable role in guiding humanity toward the path of enlightenment. They are sages, guardians of ancient truth and light. Through their long presence on earth, they hold the keys to ancient wisdom and sacred secrets. Having witnessed countless cycles of life through many generations, they have accumulated profound experience and understanding. Across the world, from the mystical mountains of Peru, where people seek shamans for ayahuasca healing journeys, to the wise masters of Africa and India, these elders are held in the highest respect. They are chosen to lead others because of their deep insight, meditative experience, and life of service. Their mission goes far beyond mere guidance. They live to spread love and compassion for all humanity. They share the wisdom accumulated through the ages, the kind of wisdom that illuminates the cycles of life and the spiritual depths that nurture the human soul. As keepers of the light, they not only protect the ancient truths, but also ensure that the sacred flame continues to shine, lighting the way for future generations. Their presence is a living testament to the power of age and the value of reverence on the journey toward spiritual awakening. The elders often possess hands that radiate calm, dignified, and wise energy. Their skin is smooth, yet the veins and joints are distinct, symbolizing inner strength and deep life experience. Their headline is long, running deep into the palm, often branching upward toward the Mount of Apollo or Jupiter, a sign of broad vision, sharp intellect, and a natural ability to teach. Their heart line is usually gracefully curved, deep, and balanced, an indication of compassion, understanding, and unconditional love for humanity. Many of their palms also feature special markings such as stars or crosses on the mounts of Jupiter, Apollo, or Mercury, symbols of divine protection and elevated spiritual energy. When you look at their hands, you may feel a profound sense of peace, as if they carry within them memories of many lifetimes and timeless wisdom. Their hands are the hands of those who guard ancient light, who come to illuminate the way and help humanity remember its divine essence. And so, my dear friend, these are the 9 types of chosen ones and their sacred missions. Remember, there are many chosen ones among us, and none of us are sent into this world to do the same thing. Each person has a unique role, a mission unlike any other. Which type do you feel most connected to? Share your thoughts in the comments. Together we'll connect and support each other on this spiritual journey. Don't forget to like if you feel resonance and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for walking this path and for your support. Peace and blessings to all, and remember, you are never alone on this journey.